Dating abroad.
Uh-oh, let me do my one.
Dating abroad.
The agency takes like half your pay.
Just don't say.
That's a risky one.
I know. Look, okay, so what's up, everybody? We're back again with another SideQuest interview here, and we have a very special guest, Miss Nasia here. You may have actually seen her out on TikTok. You know what I'm saying? Because funny enough, I actually saw you on TikTok first.
Really?
Yes, and so I'm gonna just kind of tell you guys how this came about, like this whole interview. So pretty much, I put out an ad on Craigslist. No, I'm kidding. I put out a post on WhatsApp. There's a group of us out here called the Black and Bangkok group. And I said, hey, any content creators out there? And she reached out. And I recognized your name because it has like the name associated with the number. And I was like, could it be? And then like you sent me your social and I was like, oh shit, it really is. So it was like really cool to actually like go from like, I wasn't even following you and I saw your TikTok live, like it literally like popped up and I was like, oh, okay. Good. And then now we're here.
Wow. That's beautiful. Shout out to social media.
Hey, absolutely. You know what I'm saying? It's God's will. It's one of those type of things to where just gotta roll with it and have faith and let it go, you know? And kind of talking about that, before we actually get into faith, I want to let you introduce yourself. Tell everybody who you are.
Oh. Hey world. My name is Nasia. I'm a 25-year-old living here in Bangkok, Thailand. I've been here for a year and a half now. I originally moved out here. I was an English teacher. I taught English for about a year, and then I got let go from my job. So now I'm a full-time content creator. Yeah.
Gotcha. So that's one hell of an intro. Yeah. So let's start with talking about teaching, because my last interview I had someone that's actually a school counselor, international school from the UK, and I never got to talk to a teacher. And you did it for a year.
Yeah.
So you've got to see like the good, the bad, the full seasons of it, the summers. Yeah. Can you talk to us about what that was?
Teaching was cool. For me personally, I never imagined myself being a teacher. I didn't go to school. My degree is not in teaching or anything. I feel like I just used teaching as a stepping stone to be able to live abroad, if we're gonna be real about it.
Keep this stack,
So, I did my job, I got my check, cool. But the kids were like bad. The kids were mad, sorry. I worked like, my first 6 months here, I worked at, well, not even 6 months, like 4 months here. I worked at a government school, and then I found my own job, and I worked at an international school for like 7 months after that. Government school, I was working with an agency. The agency takes like half your pay.
Like a TEFL agency?
No, you needed a degree.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So I was working with the agency, but they take a big portion of your pay, your salary, and it's not livable. So then I eventually found a new job at an international school. I was working there. That was cool. I liked it. It was like online, but we still had to go in person. It was such a weird setup. It was like a whole office full of cubicles, and everybody just taught online for 8 hours at the desk. They wouldn't let us teach from home. We had to come in every day to sit at the desk and teach. Stare at the computer, so that was a weird setup, but yeah.
Gotcha.
What was the question?
No, you were talking about your teaching experience. A question I did have, because I saw a post where the kids were doing like a ceremony for the teachers.
Oh yeah.
Can you tell me about that ceremony? I'll kind of play that video back here for you guys so you can kind of see what I'm talking about. But can you tell us about that experience and what that was?
Yeah, so that was Teachers Appreciation Days. In Thailand, teachers are very respected. They're looked at as like second parents, which I feel should be true. We spend more time with the kids than the parents even do. So that was just like a day where they celebrate the teachers. They come together, they give you gifts, show their honor and respect. So that's what that was all about.
That's nice. Yeah, it's very like grand and formal.
Yeah.
Like honestly, I thought it was at first when I saw it, I was like, oh shit, got pepper out there.
And it's crazy because in Thailand, like the teachers get paid so low, but they're so respected. Like,
so it's, I don't know. I mean, at least, it's kind of like in America, at least like here they get respect. Cause like
you ain't like
back in the States, man. Oh my gosh, bro.
Yeah.
I still talk to some of my friends from high school, and I'm like, bro, 3 out of 5 of y'all are dickheads. I'm serious. Like, my coach literally told me, he was like, hey, just don't be like the other two. Just don't be like the other two.
But yeah, but I heard here for the teachers, I guess as you get, I don't know what's that called. When you stay in a job for a long time, what's that called?
Shit.
There's a word for it. Not pension. Oh my gosh.
Shit, they get a pension after a year?
No.
Shit.
When you stay in a job for like a long time. Where's Chad?
don't know. Like,
okay, whatever. But apparently here, the longer that you stay in a job, basically that's the higher that your salary will go. So that's why a lot of Thai teachers,
like a
they
promotion
do
and stuff?
Yeah, I guess. That's why
Like
they do it.
tenuring?
Because in the tenure,
Gotcha.
I think that's the word I was thinking. Yeah.
Perfect.
But yeah, so in the beginning, it's shitty, but as you go along, you get that
Gotcha.
that call.
You gotta really grind. You gotta if you're gonna teach, you really gotta get with the shit.
Yeah. That's why a lot of the teachers, like my Thai co-partners and stuff, they would be there for like 10, 20 years. I'm like, how you deal with this? Because I'm barely lasting 6 months.
But for real. You know what's crazy? I always debate with the idea because sometimes I'll interact with some of the Thai kids who come up to me and it's just so funny. They're just funny as hell. I'm not even joking. I don't know what it is. I guess kids just have just naturally like to mess with me or just be around me and stuff like that. And so it's just always funny. They'll say something and I'm just like, what do you mean? And they'll start trying to explain it. And then on Songkran, I ran into this little kid. Perfect English out of nowhere. First and foremost, let me back up. He was hosing me down with a water gun, first and foremost. Hosing me down. And then afterwards, after I shot him back, he was like, what's up, man?
Oh.
Perfect English.
You was shocked.
Yeah. I literally started, I was like, what's your name? I was like, who are you? But yeah, man, the kids are very interesting. I don't know if I have the patience.
Yeah, I find that more kids know English than adults here, which makes sense because now they're integrating it into the schools and stuff. So
yeah, so when they integrate it in the schools, is it like a something extra that they have to do, or is it how back in the States we had to take Spanish for 2 years in high school?
For me, I feel like they treat it as it's something extra, but I think it's actually a core class. But in my class, I had girls in the back flat ironing their hair, doing makeup. Boys are 5 to a table, playing video games. It can get unmanageable. And I had 40 to 50 students in the class.
Once?
Just me, no co-teacher. Yeah. This was at the government school.
Holy cow.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, I couldn't imagine that. And it's crazy too, is I run into a lot of people that learn English that didn't take classes or anything like that. But it's to me, it's just so incredible how people out here learn English on their own.
Yeah.
But then back in the States, most of us, we only know one thing. We're mediocre at it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You put us to a grammar test, we're like,
I feel like a lot of people here, Thailand doesn't have the strongest currency, so they're trying to take their skills and go other places. So I feel like for them, it's essential that they at least learn English if they want to expand.
Yeah, level up on it.
Yeah. Us, we're kind of we're comfortable in the States. Truthfully. So.
Yeah, we got that, what's the word?
I'm not I want to move to Thailand to get rich. No, it's not really that mindset.
Someone asked me if that's what I was doing. I was like, bro,
the wrong place to do it, but hey.
let me tell you something, buddy. It's not how it works. Because even, what's funny is kind of a little bit off topic, didn't plan to have this conversation, but kind of an entrepreneurial talk with people that are running businesses out here that I've ran into is that some people are trying to come out here to start a business. And they're trying to specifically target expats in Thailand and stuff like that. And I've seen that they're struggling a lot. And so I think that, one thing I kind of want to mention to that is that people will target Thailand to try to make money, but you have to think about the GDP that's being made in that country. You know what I mean? That's why a lot of people look at America to see oh, I just want to go there and have opportunity because there's so much money being made. Exactly. Whereas a lot of people come here and they're like, I just want to spend less.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Exactly. How are you coming here starting a business for expats, charging Western prices? I barely go to places, maybe once a week, that charges Western prices. I live like a local for the most part, because you said, I came here to spend less. So I think people forget that aspect.
Yeah, it was what was it? I think I was trying to get my locks redone. Someone that came out and they were trying to charge $250 just for maintenance, and I was like, bro, even in the States, I never paid $250.
Literally, same thing. There's a girl here. She does wig installs, and she said $175. I'm like, whoa, we in Atlanta, or or are we in Bangkok?
It's Thailand, all right? It's Thailand right now.
Yeah.
And so that's crazy too. It's eventually some of them their prices come down. They come down to local reality. But yeah,
I'm paying half your rent. Relax.
yeah, and I think that's a message to entrepreneurs coming out here. You want to keep your prices in line. If you're going to target expats, keep that in mind.
Remember why you came here.
You feel me? So that one client you try to make to pay rent, that's their rent too, buddy. That's their rent too. Speaking about living out here and stuff like that, you've been here for a year and a half.
Yeah.
So what areas have you lived in? What was your favorite? And then what kind of advice do you have about that?
When I first moved out here, I lived in Lad Prow. It's kind of in the north. I'm actually going there after this. There's so many, but I lived in the north. I had like a studio apartment. I paid 9,500 baht, which was like under $300. It was like $250.
Like, what is
Yeah,
that?
it was like $280 around there. I lived there because it was close to the government school that I had worked at. I lived there for like 6 months, and then I got my new job at the international school. They were paying me way more, so then I moved to the apartment I'm at now, which is 15,500 baht, which is still it's under $500.
That's pretty good.
So it's not bad. Yeah, my new apartment is in Bang Plat. It's like close to Khao San Road. If you guys know Khao San Road, I always use that as the landmark because most people know Khao San Road.
Yeah.
So I live on that side, across the river. So,
Across the show, right?
yeah. I felt like pro tip, if you are looking for more, cost effective, look on the outskirts. Don't think you're gonna be on Sukhumvit for $400, not in a studio. Like, y'all want space but don't want to pay. Like, you gotta compromise somewhere.
Yeah, if you're gonna pay $500 for an area in Sukhumvit, your kitchen is your living room.
Yeah,
I'll tell you that right
that's
now.
a studio.
Yeah.
If you want an actual 1 bed, 1 bath for a good price, you're probably gonna have to come outside the city a little bit. But I like my area. I'm right outside of MRT station, so I could easily take the train. I'm down Sukhumvit in 25-30 minutes.
Oh, nice, perfect. Yeah, because it's crazy. A lot of the expats just do everything in that area. But I'm actually moving out of the city. I'm actually gonna be going back to Bangla area. You ever been out there?
Yeah, by the airport.
I love it
I
so
did
much.
some condo tours over there.
Yeah, they have the, when I first came out here, I stayed a month out. It was like on the right side of Megabangla. So it was like an 8-minute like bike ride. Not even 8 minutes, it was like 4 minutes because I knew a shortcut through the neighborhood, you know what I'm saying? I was paying attention to the local, you know what I'm saying? He was like, hey man, you gotta take the sidewalk, and then you gotta take the walking bridge across the river. Bro, I showed every single boat driver. They're always kind of like sketched out. They're like, oh, this foreigner's taking me to like this weird spot. And then once you see the GPS drop from like 18 to 3, they were like, whoa! They're all like excited.
18
like,
to 3, that's a big difference.
Yeah, they're like, very good, very good. I'm telling you, man, you gotta listen. Yeah, also pro tip, kwa means right.
What's left?
Side.
Side kwa. Okay.
But also, koi means fuck you, so just don't say.
That's a risky one.
I know. Look, okay, so
you gotta say it in the right tone.
Yeah. So my problem was I just learned it when my friends taught me at a language exchange, but she told me like, hey, don't say koi though, and I was like, why'd you teach me this? And so, but I ended up saying koi the whole time, and we had to keep taking right, so I kept saying koi, like fuck you, fuck you. Fuck you. And I'm like pointing in front of him too, because I'm on the back of the motorbike. So I'm basically telling like, pull over. Like, pull over, we'll fuck you up. Oh my gosh. Yeah, language is definitely a funny thing when you're living abroad. And you've lived in many places, not just Thailand. Actually, I got some notes here because it's a fucking laundry list.
Uh-oh.
You know what I'm saying? Because someone's been outside.
Listen. Well, I don't know. Do you count that as live there? I just did like study abroad in undergrad. Yeah.
You slept there, right?
Yeah.
You slept there? Yeah, not bad. Alright, bet.
Yeah.
So we got Malaysia, Tokyo, Bali, Vietnam, Qatar, Jamaica, Mexico, Paris, London, Italy.
Yeah.
Which one is next though? Like I'm reading this list and it's like, bro.
I'm actually on Sunday in about 2 days.
Be honest, you've seen videos like this before. A Discord, a training, and you're just wondering, is this another one of those empty promises that's gonna lead me to a dead end? But the thing that makes us different is that I'm not here to give you any empty promises. I'm here to actually give you a flashlight and show you exactly what I do to make money and live across the world. So this is gonna be an opportunity to be able to give you a little bit of a taste test to see if this makes sense for you. My name is Rome, and I've been day trading for over 8 years. I understand that day trading may not be for everyone, but for those that understand that day trading can actually change your life, because I was just like you, working a 9 to 5 every single week, and I actually hated it, waiting for the time that I could have another week of PTO to just escape. But now I can be able to live the life that I have here across the world and just travel, because now I can make money anywhere on my phone. When you sign up, you're gonna get access to the 4-day escape plan challenge. You also have access to my go-to strategy, which is what I use on a daily basis to make money. And I'm also gonna walk you through how to set up your demo account so you can be able to take the knowledge that I'm teaching you and practice it in live markets. And for those that finish the entire challenge, you're gonna have the opportunity to trade with me for 7 days and have a one-on-one with me directly so that we can talk about helping you out and what makes sense for you. So this isn't a training, this is more so a test to see if you're done waiting, a test to see if this makes sense for you and if this is the path that you wanna choose. So go ahead and click the button below, lock in your spot, because the spots are limited, and I can't wait to work with you and see what we can do to change your life.
3 days. I'm going backpacking for 2 months. Yeah.
Where?
Stay tuned to find out. Everywhere. Like, I'm gonna be traveling. Yeah, I just subleased my apartment on the 1st. So I'm actually staying with a friend right now. I haven't been in my unit for like a week.
She's homeless, guys.
Yeah, I've been homeless for like a week. And I was like, just like getting ready and stuff in my friend's place. I'm like, damn, I don't know if I can do this for 2 months. Like, just like, I feel like it's definitely reminded me of the luxury of having my own space and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like I'm definitely gonna learn a lot this next 2 months.
You're gonna be getting very comfortable with uncomfortable.
Uncomfortable, yeah.
That's gonna be awesome. Have you done anything like that before though?
No, it's my first time.
First time.
So I'm excited to document the journey and bring, my community along with me. They don't know anything. I'm just gonna drop the video and surprise them. So maybe they'll see this before or after. We don't know. But
Hey, well, actually, you tell me, because I ain't trying to fuck up the surprise.
I'm leaving on Sunday. It's okay. I don't know how fast you edit. But.
Oh yeah. I'm honestly kind of behind right now. I gotta finish this Chinatown episode, and then this will be out right after the Chinatown episode. But right after that, I gotta do the Vietnam trip. Have you, well, yeah, I know you've been to Vietnam.
I went to Da Nang.
But
where'd you go?
You went to where?
Da Nang.
Oh, I went to Saigon, Ho Chi Minh.
Oh, the north.
Yeah.
That's where I went.
That was awesome.
Did you do Halong Bay, the cruise?
No, I didn't. I did a hidden speakeasy, SideQuest, and then I went and did a coffee tour like around, because apparently I like Vietnamese coffee.
Yeah. Did you do the coffee making class?
No, but I met the owners of this brand new coffee spot, and the what was he? He's like the first freehand realism tattoo artist in Vietnam.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I ended up meeting him, so I ended up spending like fucking 3 hours with them, having to sit down and just talking and hanging out. So that was really cool.
Yeah, I love like life's unexpected side quests.
Yeah, and the funny part is like I was looking for a different place, and like I'm like looking around, I'm like, yo, like where is this place? I'm like, is this it? Like I think I have to go through here, because you have to go through places and upstairs, and then there's a whole nother business.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? And so that's what I thought it was. I walk in, the place isn't even open yet, and like the owners are just sitting there talking. They see this random black guy just walk in, like I just wave at him like hi. And I go to their upstairs and I'm like looking around like, damn, I don't think this is it. And then they come up, they're like, hi, can we help you? And then, so they just invite me to sit down, gave me coffee, and yeah, I like Vietnamese coffee.
Wow, see, that was God.
Yeah, it really is. And okay, yes, now let's talk about God as well too, because that was one of my favorite things that I saw in your content, was the amount that you speak about God and faith. I think that is something that's kind of like falling out, and people are kind of, I don't know, some people are like ashamed to talk about God, or it's just not in their life, their daily life. So I wanted to kind of bring that up, and kind of, can you speak upon like how much God has helped you out, and having faith specifically has helped you out in your journey, because so many people can see how many places you've been and what you've done, and teaching abroad, you've been here, you've been there, you did that, you're about to go backpacking now, like you've never done these things before, and you can kind of see like the nervousness on your face, but the excitement is always there, and you can tell there's faith behind that. But talk to us about your experience with faith.
Okay, so I always tell people like I really did not know God before I moved to Thailand, and I feel like it's so ironic because in Thailand I think only like 1% of the population, knows about God and Jesus Christ. So it's so funny that I feel like God put me in one of like the darkest places to actually like build my relationship with Him. And it wasn't really until I made a friend here. She started inviting me to go to church with her. I started going and I started learning more. And then really when I lost my job, like I didn't know what direction my life was going to turn. And I was talking to my pastor and my different mentors that I do have in the church. And they was like, now is the time to really like get serious and lock in. So since then, I've really just been trusting God with everything. Everything in my life is like a step of faith, and I always put God first in everything that I do.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
It's really awesome. Yeah, because a lot of times people out here, I think that, you know, they don't know what to kind of like believe in. You know, oftentimes people don't even believe in themselves, and it's unfortunate. You know what I mean? But once people have that strong faith back behind strong will, you know what I mean? I feel like you can do damn near anything.
Anything, right?
You know what I'm saying? Like you lethal weapon type stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like very dangerous.
Yes.
So I really appreciate you mentioning that.
Yeah, a lot of people on my platform, they're like, oh, you're so brave, you're so confident, I wish I could do those things, blah, blah, blah. Y'all, just to tell y'all, I be scared, but you have to do it scared. Just like this backpacking thing. Oh, I haven't even started yet, and I'm having second thoughts, like, oh, I'm gonna be showering in different showers, sleeping in different beds, like, you know? But you just gotta have faith and do it. Do it scared. Know that the Lord has your back. Do it all.
Definitely. And you know what's funny too is I looked at my analytics, and a lot of my followers are actually African American women that are from the ages of like 27 to like 45, like in that area. And a lot of them talk about moving abroad. Like, can you talk about being a black woman, moving abroad, and moving, like, your experiences around the world? Because even with me being a black man, it can still be different for the both of us. And I think even my experience is not what people expect. You know what I mean? So can you talk about your experience moving around the world?
For me personally, I've had pretty good experiences. I wouldn't say that I've ever experienced anything like negative. I always remember you're the foreigner. No matter where you go, I feel like sometimes Americans, we walk with like entitlement, or we have like an entitlement attitude to us. But we have to realize that no matter where we go, we're not from there. So we have to show our respects first. And you know, same thing like Thailand. Whenever I walk around, sawadee ka, you know, I always make my presence be known. And I say hello, I respect the culture. If you're not going to be fluent in the whole language, learn a couple words, you know, to get by. Show that you're trying. For Thailand specifically, I feel very safe here. I don't feel not safe. I just feel like it's about you and how you carry yourself. Yeah.
Very so true. Can you talk about how it is making community? Because even just earlier today, I had this question. It was a mom that had joined the chat. I think you may have seen it too. She was saying that her son's gonna be moving out there, so she was like, "I'm glad that there's friendly people here." Can you talk about like making friends while constantly on the move and other people on the move?
Yeah, it's crazy. I just kind of got in an argument last night because I was naming. There's multiple groups here in Thailand that throw events for melanated people. And my friend was saying like, oh, she's been here a year and she hasn't met any other Black Americans. And I started naming out like the groups that are here, somebody else that's not even in the conversation. Oh, don't go to their events. All they do is party and drink, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, okay, that's your opinion, but don't deter somebody else from going. You know, they'll go for themselves. If those aren't your type of people, okay, but you know, at least go and see. I just tell people, go to the events. Of course, every event might not be for you, and that's okay, but you can go socialize, network. You don't have to go to every event. See which events align with the type of person that you are. Go, network, meet friends, boom. Social media is a thing. I get messages every day from people. Oh, I just moved to Bangkok. Let's get dinner. Let's go to lunch. You know, have your discernment. Check out their profiles. See if you're going to meet up with them.
Yeah, you definitely got to dissect that profile first.
Yeah.
Like, what type of time are you on?
People be hitting me up from like fake pages, like no profile picture. I'm like, I'm not going out with you. Sorry, no reply. Like I need to at least see your... The one that gets me the most is when people hit me up like, oh, I want to collab on content, blah, 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 and I go to their page and they don't do content. I don't get it. You want me to help you start it. Like, you don't even post content already. Yeah. Like, what you mean? What we collabing on?
Yeah.
But yeah, put yourself out there. I feel like you can't sit in the house. I feel like for me, when I first came, that's what I was kind of doing. I was in the house expecting the friends to come to me. But remember, I lived in Lab Krau. I was in the north. I wasn't really in like central Bangkok. So there wasn't really any foreigners up there. So I had to put myself up there, come into the city on the weekends, go to the events and stuff to meet friends, put myself in spaces to meet friends. You know, one of my friends invited me to church. Now I start going to church every Sunday. Now I have a whole church community of friends. Different ways to make friends. So.
No, that's very so true about like, especially coming into the city. That's why I'm moving out now. It's like I literally told myself like, hey, look, I don't want to live in this big ass city right now. I really don't. I like having my little suburban house. You feel me? My little yard. You know what I'm saying? Let my dog go out in the morning, just open the door. All right, let's get back in. You feel me? I like that. I don't like going down 21 floors. Oh. And so I moved into the city just to really establish myself and like meet everybody and stuff like that. about 4 months later, that's all it took. I feel like I'm well established now. I'm getting the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's right. You have to, like, put yourself out there. Like, don't be afraid to walk up to a stranger. Like, if you're afraid to walk up to a stranger, it's going to be very, very tough.
Yeah.
Like, very tough. Like, this conversation here. This is the most conversation we've had ever. Y'all may not even think that. You know what I'm saying? But you got to be willing to have that conversation. And so, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I was saying literally, like, I walk around the street and I do, like, my live streams all the time. And people be like, oh my God, how do you know where you're going? You don't get lost? I'd be like, no, I walk up to this person, excuse me, do you know where this is at? Like, which direction is that?
Yeah.
Like, I do not be afraid to talk to strangers.
Do you do this thing too where it's like you're walking down the street and you see like an alley, you're like, that alley kind of looks kind of cool. Like you just walk down the alley. I've done that so many times. And you know how it is. Like any random like building could just be an apartment building.
Mm-hmm.
And this lady's like pointing this way. She's like, this way, this way. And it's like low key into an apartment. My stupid ass.
You went?
I went! Yo, why am I cutting through her living room into like another like door? And it's a market.
Oh, wow.
In her house. And she's like, you're here for the snacks. I'm like,
You here for the snacks?
no, but I might be.
She said, buy some stuff now.
Yeah. She had like these little, I don't know why, Thai snacks. They put sesame seeds on everything.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, and it's supposed to be canned or like sweet. It's like, bro, sesame seeds.
Everything be sweet here.
Yeah, that's why I'm kind of scared to go to the Philippines. I'm going to the Philippines next. I haven't planned a date yet. But everyone tells me they put a lot of sugar in everything.
Yeah.
And so I'm just like, fuck.
I might see you there.
Oh, for it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's on my list for my 2 months.
Bet.
Because you know they have 7 billion islands.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, oh, okay. So the thing is, like, I want to be next to the water, but I don't want to go to Thailand. I don't. Like,
We're talking about the clear water.
I'm talking about having my sanity, keeping my business running, keeping my fucking, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
keeping life regulated. Because I feel like I'll just get too distracted. I was just talking to Noah. You know who Noah is?
No.
Oh. He is the biggest party animal I know to this day. He's an MC that be crowd surfing in the club. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not holding you up.
Bro, I mean, like, people are like moving him to the back, moving him back to the front, moving him to the back. Yeah.
I hope he's not big.
He's about like, he's like this tall on me.
Oh, wow.
But like, still, like, he's an MC. Like, bro, I've never seen that happen in the States. Like, bro. And, but yeah, but I really want to go out to Manila and just literally hop on a fucking boat. Like, yo, we're gonna go to this island.
Yeah.
Cool. Hopefully you find treasure.
SideQuest of the day.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. And so I definitely want to do that. Fuck man, the sugar. I just really don't want to deal with sugar.
Yeah. My friend was telling me, I didn't know that Philippines was colonized by Spain. So they have a lot of Spanish food there.
Yeah, that's why.
Like the culture is similar to Spain.
Yeah,
So
and
the
then
food's really flavorful.
they drive on the same side of the road as us.
America?
That's
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yep, I'm so fucking excited. 'Cause I went to Vietnam.
Might get a lit. No.
Yeah, like I was in Vietnam. I was literally riding around on the taxi. I'm like, yo, why does this shit look weird? Like, are we? I had to Google it. I was like, what side of the road does America drive on? Because I got just mind bended. I was like, oh shit. I was like, I can drive here. And then we went to a roundabout.
Wait, really?
Yeah, they drive on the same side of the road.
In Vietnam?
Yeah, they were colonized by the French.
I did not notice when
And
I
then-
was there.
Yeah, and then
I
they
mean,
use
I'm
American
totally-
traffic signs. Like they use like our American like.
I don't think I paid attention.
It threw me for a loop because I'm like, aren't you supposed to be sitting?
I don't think
Over
I paid
there.
attention. Wow.
Yeah.
I don't think I got in a car though. When I took a bike from the airport. Like I don't think I got in a car at all.
Did you get into any of the roundabouts?
Yeah.
Fuck those roundabouts.
Oh,
You know how it is. Like you're literally going this way, that person's going that
No,
way.
it's-
This person's still just doing circles. He's been in orbit for the past fucking 15 minutes, arguing with somebody on the back of the bike. Like it's just ridiculous.
Yeah. Vietnam's cool. I definitely want to go back.
Oh, I fucking loved it. They just don't have long-term visas. That's the only problem, unless you're teaching.
Yeah.
That's the only problem. But I feel like once they do that, they will. The Philippines is about to blow up here soon because they're opening up a new like TTV style visa. So you're gonna probably see a lot of people go out there. I was already like at first wanting to go out there, but they didn't really have any reasonable visa options that made sense. Instead of just doing visa runs, because now people in Thailand getting in trouble for visa runs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I didn't want that to happen, but
Yeah.
Philippines probably about to start popping. I think so.
Shoot, I might be there too. We'll see.
And they speak English. Thank God.
Yeah.
It makes it a lot easier.
I'm excited.
Yeah. Oh, and one thing I did want to talk about. I love having this talk about this topic.
Mm-hmm.
Dating abroad.
Oh, let me drink my water.
Dating abroad. Man, oh man. You know, it's so funny. People tell me about what they think dating abroad would be like, and I'm like, okay, it's a really nice movie.
Yeah. Literally.
It's really nice. It's a nice Netflix series. But I'm curious, like, what is your experience with that as far as love and being around the world?
I'm very like not open-minded. This is my experience when I say it. So for me, I want to be with a black king. You know, I want to be with my people. So for me, you know, I only want to date black. So I was on the dating sites and stuff when I first came, but I noticed a lot of the black men on there, they're just here visiting. They don't really live here. So, you know, they're looking for a free tour guide or like someone to show them around Bangkok. And I'm like, this don't seem really like fruitful for me. Like, it's not, no longevity in it. So I kind of got off the dating apps because it was the same cycle of that. And then I feel like the black men that do live here, I feel like black women aren't their preference, which I understand. You know, you come to a new country, you see new fish, you want to try something
You
new.
see new fish.
I get it. Why you want to get what you get in America? You know? I get it. I'm not mad at you. So yeah. So I just been chilling. But like, I'm open to it if it comes my way, but it ain't getting my way.
Fair enough. And it's a very similar thing that I've heard as well too. And yeah, I just don't know what to say is like to combat it, because like a lot of women, they don't want to go back to the States, they want to stay here.
Yeah.
But then at the same time, it's like you want to say you want to have a family, you want to find love, shit like that.
But I understand my reality. You know, I've accepted my reality. I'm not mad at it. You know,
She's not delusional, guys.
Yeah, like I know that. Like, I'm not gonna walk down the street and just find my black king. Like, I know I'm all the way in Asia, where the black woman is less desired. So I'm like, well, by the black men. I don't know about the Thai. Thai men do talk to me like all the time. I'm getting off the grab bike. Oh, so Mark. That means very beautiful. Like all the time, but I don't know. My heart just can't move me or do it.
Fluttering.
No.
Does it flutter?
No. Yeah.
I'm sorry, Thai guys.
I don't. And then I feel like the bad thing about it, I feel like maybe I would do a Thai guy, but I feel like he has to be westernized. See, and that just don't even sound good either. That don't even sound good either. So I could have just kept that one.
It's like, okay, so it's funny you mentioned that. It's I don't know if you've ever seen this before, the black boy effect.
Yeah, when the Asian girls are like cosplaying black women. It's so bad, I know. Cause now I'm saying
I'm glad you said it. I said the same thing. I was like, bro, like,
yeah,
they're not cosplaying. They're not trying to be me.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So I was like, I can't say nothing. But it's like, I kind of feel offended.
Yeah,
because it's like, what about my presence would make you change that?
Yeah, but it's so funny to me because when I see the type of Asian women that the black men here do date, it's always those types. It's not the standard Asian girl, you know, small, slim, you know. It's always the ones that's wearing like box braids, fat ass lips, long lashes, long nails. I'm like, interesting.
Yeah, it's I don't know. Like, I genuinely don't know. I've had this conversation before with other guys, and it's like there's other things too, where it's like I've seen other black guys, their girl calling them nigga.
Oh, you've seen
or like
that?
saying that, yeah.
And they're
I'm just and I'm just like shocked. And I'm just like, yo.
Yeah. That's why I say, like, I don't even want those types of men. Like, it's okay. Be with the Asian girl, because I don't want you.
Yeah. Like, we'll have a longer discussion about this, because this can turn into a whole long podcast.
Yes.
I've had this talk with Joy. Have you met Joy?
Yeah.
Yeah, I imagine you have. She's awesome.
Yeah.
She's awesome. I love doing podcasts with her. We had this conversation on there, Brown Table Talks, and check out Brown Table Talks. You know what I'm saying? I'll put her Instagram down here as well too. You feel me? But I think that's something that needs to be addressed in a sense. But I don't know what the fuck black men are doing in that sense. Like, I feel like there's a very huge ball being dropped in the sense of like boundaries and culture, because I feel like what's kind of happening is that like our culture, as we already know, I don't know. I just found out here recently there are less black people than there are Hispanics in America.
Oh really?
Yes.
Because we keep freaking mixing.
It's not even
They're
that.
gonna wash out the damn race.
It's not even that. Like I didn't know. It's like I think there was 18% of us and then 30% Hispanic or 20. It's like almost 30. I genuinely didn't know. I thought we had at least like 35%.
We're out here getting killed. There's black on black crime, police brutality.
I thought we locked down at least 35%. At least. I felt like I was.
We're dropping like flies.
I didn't realize that. And so I feel like a lot of us are kind of like come to that realization, and then it's like very like, I don't know how to say it. It's like a larger and larger selection of us starting to leave and stuff like that. And so where do you think that most black people are potentially going to go to and find more happiness that they could in the States as far as like peace?
Well, I feel like right now, Thailand's a hot spot. Especially for the black men, for their reasons. But yeah, for their reasons. Especially because when we have people that, you know, move here, grow a following, have a big platform, I feel like people that are growing platforms here, they're not being intentional on the types of things that they're posting. And then it's like, okay, you have to be careful. You have influence, you know, if you're spreading a message, thousands of people are seeing that, and people don't, I feel like some people here don't realize the type of influence that they have, and they think they can just post anything. But I learned quick, like, okay, I have to be careful the type of stuff that I post, the things that I reshare, you know. I'm actually, there's people out here that look up to me, whether, you know, I think I'm that powerful or not.
You know what I'm saying? She got motion.
It's the reality of it.
Motion in the ocean, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? You either provide the wave or you ride the wave, you feel me?
Yeah.
She's providing the wave. That's motion. You feel me?
So
that's how I go.
But yeah, I think Thailand's definitely becoming a hot spot right now.
For sure. And a lot of locals are actually kind of like getting frustrated with it. That I've started to notice. Yeah. Them and then also the old heads that have been here a while. Fucking
the old
hate
expats.
It. Yes.
I have a lot of haters in my comments, and it's like old white men or black veterans that like been here for 10 years. Y'all spoiling Thailand, all you new content creators. People have been moving to Thailand for years. So I'm like, okay, I never said I was the first one.
Yeah. Like people got mad at me because I showed my water bill was 20 baht for a month. I was shocked.
They're gonna be like, now it's gonna be 100.
Yeah. Like I'm sorry, like
oh my god,
me, the one person out of the fucking 1,500 units in here.
Yeah, so, I don't know. Do you know Isaiah? He does the condo tours.
Isaiah. I've probably seen. I'm terrible with names.
It's
I'm great with faces.
There's a YouTuber and he does like condo tours. Somebody comes on my video, oh, you're stealing Isaiah's content. I'm unfollowing you. I'm like, cause I did a condo tour in my unit. I'm sorry. Yeah. No. I didn't know he created condo tours.
Yeah, people are like that. That actually just happened to me. Someone had recreated one of my posts. Like, I mean, bar for fucking bar.
Oh.
Like, see, bar for bar. Like, it was crazy. But anyway, someone had commented on mine. They were like, yo, there's someone that's made the same thing. I was like, what? So I looked up the name, and it, of course, was. And I looked at the comments, and they're literally saying the same thing. They were like, bro, I just saw someone else's video on there. And then, he ended up, like, messaging me. He was like, hey, man, I'm sorry, bro. He turns out to be a cool guy. Yeah. Turns out to be cool. So now when he comes to Bangkok, we'll hang out.
Yeah. I feel like it's kind of, like, weird here being a content creator. Because it's like, okay, we're kind of all doing the same things, but you have to add your own little spin and uniqueness to it. So.
And that's one thing, too, is, like, a lot of the content creators out here, what's funny enough is, like, I feel like the black content creators out here are the main ones that collab and, like, you actually see in each other's videos and shit like that. Like, you can actually, like, cross-examine, you see them there. When it's, like, any of the other content creators out here, I maybe see, like, 3 of them that are, like, consistently, like, those are the only 3 that they'll talk to. And it's typically, like, the big 3, you know what I mean? And it's nothing against that. Yeah. But it's, like, one thing that I've noticed is, like, if you are trying to come out here and try to collab, you might have better luck with the melanated influencers out here. So.
Yeah, it's funny. Me and my friend were just having like a really deep conversation about that. We were talking about how a lot of the like black influencers out here have like ebooks and stuff or are selling like digital products. And we were talking about how the other races of content creators here, they're not really selling anything. But we came down to the realization that those types of people, they're more attractive to brands and stuff. So
Yeah,
they get
interesting.
more brand deals and stuff. The melanated people, we have to make our own, you know, ends meet. They kind of attract those things naturally.
Yeah.
So we were just talking about the differences between the types of creators.
Yeah, no, that is very true because like when I look at, I think there's maybe, I think I could probably like 3 that I can think of that get a lot of like brand deals where it's like apps, like local apps and stuff like that. But this is like international, like they're all over the place, not just like locally. So that is kind of something to keep in mind. And I tell people all the time, like, you're going to be on social media, you may as well monetize it. Like,
You ain't scrolling for free, like.
that's what I'm saying. Like, you gotta understand, like, your time that you're on that app, the app itself puts in billions of dollars of research to figure out how to keep that shit going. But yo ass wants to make free content and just put it on there and aid them in that and get no cutback. Crazy work. Crazy work. Because I mean, if that was the case, you could have just kept the photos in your photo album and text it to the person you wanted to see.
Yeah.
That's how I feel. But it's just like, I don't know, social media can be so manipulative and goofy at this point.
But it's hard. It's not easy. I talk about that on my platform a lot because I feel like a lot of people think they can just move to Thailand and become a content creator and they'll be good. And I'm like, it's not as easy as y'all think it is.
Yeah.
But if you'll be back in America in 6 months, trust me.
Yeah, you gotta have discipline. You gotta like, cause it's so easy to come out here and be on vacation mode. Cause I tell people there's 2 different types of people that come out here. They're either here and they live here and they have a regular life, or they're here and they live here and they're still on vacation mode.
Yeah.
And they haven't like found a routine. They're just like, hey, I wake up at 2 p.m. It's like, oh.
Yeah, I found myself kind of in that trap when, like I was saying, going to the events and stuff, you meet people and then like you start hanging out with them and you see their lifestyle. And I was kind of like, what am I doing? I went to the club 3 times this week. Like, wait, you know, I'm not here on a military pension. I don't got disability or nothing. Like, I gotta actually get up and work. Like, if I don't put work in, I don't see no result from that. Like, I live a different life. So I feel like you'll learn who your people are, create your routine for yourself, and do things in moderation. You know, do things in moderation.
Moderation is 1000% key because micro transactions out here will get you. They will get you them 25 watermelon slushies. So what? You had 6 in a day.
Well, 6 in a day is insane.
It's watermelon is good for you. You can literally eat a watermelon and it gives you like the mineral of the whole.
Yeah, it's water.
Exactly. So it's not bad.
Yeah.
See, she just said it's not bad. 6 in a day. It's doable and it's healthy.
I'm gonna try that challenge. How many slushies can we drink in a day? No food. Slushy challenge. Slushies all day.
Watermelon specifically. But I definitely want to say thank you. I really appreciate you having you out here. Damn. I was gonna give you a challenge.
Is it too late?
I think what we'll do. Wait, because you leave Sunday.
Yeah. The 10th. Yeah.
Have you had durian before?
No.
Me neither. So I have a current side quest. Would you like to join me on the side quest to try durian fruit and durian ice cream? I was given a specific place to try the ice cream from.
Yeah.
So we'll have to find the ice cream spot, try it, we'll give our review, but then we have to try the real deal. Fuck. We gotta try the real deal.
Yes, let's go.
Alright guys, so you hear it now. We're gonna come back later with a side quest episode for you guys. God, this is a tough one. But once again, thank you.
Of course.
And also, guys, listen up here for this. Where should they follow you?
Follow me on TikTok, of course, Nasia the Travel Enthusiast. Subscribe to my YouTube and my Instagram. It's just Nasia. Love you guys. Stay blessed and keep God first.
Hey, peace out, everybody. Appreciate y'all for watching. What, 5 months? Okay, so why have you been dodging durian?
They say it stings.
They say it stinks, or does it actually stink?
I haven't even got close. I don't even know.
Yeah, so guys, we're gonna try. So, first things first, we're gonna go across the